Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to FPL part 48. Oh, yes, and we are all about the game week just gone, the blank game week, and more importantly, game week 35, which has just begun. And if you are behind people, that is an issue because it started yesterday, didn't it? Yesterday at 6 o'clock, 6:30 was the deadline for game week 35. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes. Welcome all, welcome all. So without further ado, let's get straight in and you guys can see what I can see. Yes, you can, and what I've been doing. That's the usual stuff. As always, I'm on all the socials. You can see on the screen right there. I'm on the wonderful XAJ1985p. I'm on YouTube as well. AJ Hardy 85. Let's rock. Week 34, I'll show you the team in 2 seconds. The reason being, well, quite frankly, there was a lot of teams that weren't playing. My Arsenal weren't playing, Crystal Palace weren't playing neither, so a couple of players I had from both of those teams. City didn't play neither, so I had a couple of players from those. It was just a little bit of a mess, the team, to just transfer all those players out to then bring them back in again at some point in the future. So I played my free hit. So Chelsea beating Everton, goal to nil, Jackson and Enzo with the assist. Bonus points went Chalobah 3, Nicholas Jackson 2, and the goalkeeper Sanchez 2. Brighton beating West Ham 3-2 at the Amex. Good victory for them. Good game though, mind you. Baliba getting a goal, brilliant finish. That was by him. Bitoma and Ayori for Brighton with Gruder's double assist and Hinshelwood with the other. Kudos getting the goal and Soucek getting the goal for West Ham with a double assist from Bowen. Bonus points for that game went 3 to Baliba, 1 to Ayori, and 2 naturally to Bowen for his great performance assist-wise. Newcastle beating Ipswich, pretty much a gimme that one. 3-0. Burn, Isak, and Osula with the goals. Trippier double assist, and Murphy also. Bonus points went 3 Trippier, 2 Burn, and 1 to Osula in a 3-0 win at St James's Park. Southampton losing to Fulham, kind of expected at St Mary's. Stevens the goal, and Manning for Southampton. Goals from Smith Rowe and Sessegnon, Adama and Iwobi. Assist for Fulham. Raul, I said, Raul got a yellow card. So if you have Raul, unlucky. Sessegnon, 3 bonus points. Smith Rowe, 2, and Adama with 1. The final game of the Saturday fixtures: Wolves versus Leicester at Molineux. 3-0. Nice and clean win as expected. Cunha with a goal, Gomez with the goal, and Stan Larson double assist for Cunha and an assist to Aït-Nouri in a 3-0 win. Cunha 3 bonus points, Aït-Nouri 2, and Jose Sarr getting the 1. Then we had the Sunday fixtures: Bournemouth versus Manchester United. The first game, Semenyo got that goal, didn't he? And Evan Nilsson got the assist, and then a red card as well. Very bad, but it got rescinded, so Evan Nilsson's available again. And then Højlund with the goal and Ugarte with the assist in a 1-1 draw. Semenyo has got the bonus point, 3 for Højlund and 2 for Bruno Fernandes. 5-1 winning that victory for Liverpool, which won them the title officially, didn't it? 5-1 against Spurs. Gakpo, Luis Diaz, Mo Salah and McAllister getting the goals. Szoboszlai double assist. Alexander-Arnold Trent got an assist, and Gravenberch got the other as well. We got an own goal from Udogie. And then a good finish on it from Solanke from Madison's assist. Bonus points in that game went 3 McAllister, 2 for Gakpo, 1 for Salah, and 1 for Szoboszlai. And the final game was Thursday, just gone. Brentford beating Nottingham Forest fairly comfortably as well at the City Ground. Really good win for Brentford. Sade and Risa with the goals. Collins and Flecken with the assist. Bonus points went 3 Flecken, 2 Collins, 1 for Risa in a 2-0 win against Forest. So, as confirmed 2 seconds ago, I did play my free hit. And this is what happened. I hit a juicy 89. I did indeed. Very juicy. Bit disappointed I didn't stick Jose Sarr in the goal, but I still kept out Arrizabalaga, who technically got a clean sheet until the very last minute or two when Højlund scored that scuffy finish, but goal anyway. 3 points for Kepa in that 1-1 draw. Trent got me an assist. He got me 5 points. Aït-Nouri was a big one, wasn't he? Got that assist. Brilliant performance from him for Wolves. Trippier got really superb performance from Trippier, wasn't it? He got assists and clean sheets and everything. Bonus points thrown everywhere. Brilliant set of points from him. Bowen. Everyone went Bowen. It was a good call with his double assist. Barnes got 3, didn't do great, but hey-ho. And Mbeumo got me 2, didn't do great, but hey-ho. Mo Salah got me that goal and bonus point for the captaincy. Beating Isaku as my alternative as vice. I did bring in Cole Palmer as a bit of a curveball. Thought he might do okay against Everton. Didn't, as usual. Free hit, no loss, really, apart from a couple of points. But hey-ho. Isak, vice-captain, 6 points. And everyone went Cunha for 15. Really good. Set up 89 in total, that one. Bench did okay. Maybe Colwell hindsight in for Mbeumo, Barnes, Palmer. Would have got me 3 extra points. 3 for Areola on the bench, 1 for Raul, 6 for Colwell, and none for Nico in that loss against Brentford. 89, very happy with that, considering 87 was the average, 47 was the average, 89 was my game week point, 34 points. So final points, free hit played, 89, played that really well. Heads up as well, I played my triple captain the week before on Bukayo Saka. Huge mistake, got me 2 points. Triple captain. Actually, is it 2 or 3? No, it was 3. Tell I. Did he get me 3? Yeah, he got me 6 in the end because he got me 3 points across the 2 double game week. So yes, I got 6 points in the end. 3 points, and then 3 times 3 got 6 triple captain. So really well played triple captain. That's how you don't play a triple captain. In my defence, 1, he was injured in the first game by Leif Davis. Terrible tackle, sent off. That affected, I think, his chances of playing a few more minutes in the second game, even though he did. Not great. But I needed to use it, and it was a double game week, so it made sense. I do still have 1 chip left. That chip is my bench boost, and I'm waiting for double game week to come up potentially, and then I will unleash that as the final chip of the season. Now, as you can see below, we will kick in for game week 35. It's just started yesterday. Man City played Wolves, didn't they, and won 1-0. We'll really quickly look at that game. It was De Bruyne's goal and Doku's assist. 3 bonus points went De Bruyne, 2 to Guardiola, and 1 to Ruben Diaz in a 1-0 win at the Etihad. We have matches today, tomorrow, and on Monday. As you can see, Villa got Fulham. That's going to be a good game, isn't it, really? I can see Villa winning, though. Possibly 2-1 in that game. Morgan Rogers. Ollie Watkins is on fire, isn't he, as well? He's doing really well since Rashford got that injury, so maybe a Watkins goal and Rogers. Probably 2-0, potentially a 2-1 in that game. If Fulham are going to do anything, it's going to be Smith Rowe. It won't be those kind of players. Maybe Sessegnon because he's on form as well. Everton Ipswich could be a really good game, but I can see Everton winning. I can see them maybe winning 1-0, scrape victory in this one. Possibly McNeil, maybe Harrison at Everton. Perhaps Doucouré because he's quite a decent player, pops up with a goal or 2. Leicester Southampton, this is a brilliant game considering there's absolutely nothing on it. Both of them be relegated. The best of the bad. Let's see who's the best of the bad teams that have got relegated, really, apart from Ipswich. In this game, I can see a draw. Probably a 1-1 or 2-2, something like that. And Halus probably getting a goal. Maybe Buonawarte if he plays once in a while for Leicester. Manning's done quite well for Southampton, hasn't he, really? Maybe Oyuchu as well, potentially getting a goal for Southampton in that one. Probably a 1-1, maybe a 2-2 draw, something like that. Arsenal-Bournemouth going to be a great match. This is the big question is, are Arsenal going to play a strong team? They've got great players in general, even on the bench, but are they going to play some of their main players? Hopefully, I've got Bukayo Saka obviously in my team. Raya will probably start in goal. Depending on what team they play, depends on the scoreline, doesn't it, really? Bournemouth are doing quite well. I think they'll get a goal or 2. If Arsenal play the big guns, they might win this by 3-2, 3-1, 2-1, something like that. If not, Bournemouth could easily win this one 2-1 or get a draw, or 1-1, 2-2. Semenyo is the man to watch if Nielsen's back. Suspension wasn't kicked in, it was rescinded. His red card, potentially a Cliver assist or goal on that one. Arsenal, depends on who they played, doesn't it, really? Nwaneri, I think, will do quite well today. I think he'll play some minutes. Maybe Saka if he plays a few minutes as well. Trossard will most likely start as well. So those are likely go-to guys for Arsenal. Brentford versus Manchester United, another good game. Brentford coming off the back of a 2-0 win against Nottingham Forest. Man U coming off the back of a 3-0 win against Atletico Bilbao in the Europa League. Both are probably feeling geared up and got their tails up a little bit. I can see a draw. I really can. I can see possibly a 1-1, 2-2 draw in this game. Goals, definitely. Visa's flying at the moment, isn't he? Hopefully Mbuemo does quite well as well, because I've got him in my team. Man United-wise, you're looking at Højlund. Is he being rejuvenated a little bit now? Did quite well in the past few games. Maybe him, probably more than likely Bruno Fernandes is the man to watch, isn't he, for United? Or maybe their new Maguire Dini out front as well. He might do quite well. Brighton, Newcastle, a good game, but I can see Newcastle winning this one. I can't see a clean sheet for either team, though. I really can't. Newcastle, I think, will concede. Isak, fingers crossed, he does well on Sunday. Brighton-wise, who's going to score for them? Welbeck, maybe. Mitoma's done quite well recently. Newcastle-wise, I think you're looking at Isak, Burns, Murphy, that combo on the wings. Maybe Gordon if he plays as well. We'll see. West Ham versus Spurs, a London derby. Let's have a little look at this one. West Ham, Bowen flying, isn't he, for them? Kudos scored as well. Soucek, they are the go-to men, aren't they, really, for West Ham? Maybe Paqueta. There's a penalty or a set piece. Spurs-wise, they did really well, didn't they? 3-0 win. They conceded, though, but 3-1 win against Bodo Glimt in the Europa League. Brennan Johnson scoring, Kulusevski looking okay when he came on as well. Solanke as well. So those are the guys to watch really for Spurs. They're likely to make something happen. Chelsea, Liverpool, normally the fixture of this game week. But are Liverpool going to rest some players? Slot said potentially yes. They have won the league, so technically speaking, nothing to play for. That's it. They've won it. It's game over. It's party time to a degree now over at Anfield. But the game is at Stamford Bridge. It is a tricky fixture. It's not an easy team as such, although Chelsea, you could argue, aren't the greatest team at the moment. Chelsea's natural target is really Enzo Fernandez. Is he going to do something today? Nicholas Jackson on Sunday. Will he do something then? Cole Palmer, is he going to actually turn up? Liverpool-wise, is Salah going to play? Are you going to play the big guns? Are you going to have Trent Alexander playing as well? So real big questions there. You get the rest of McAllister, Gravenberch, who've had the whole season playing for Liverpool. So we will see. In terms of the scoreline, I can see a draw, probably a 1-1 draw. Can't see it being a big scoreline for either team. Nicholas Jackson, I think, will score for Chelsea. He'll probably get assists, be involved in some form. And the goal for Liverpool, possibly a Jota, maybe a Darwin Núñez might shock us. Luis Diaz, one of those guys involved for Liverpool. And then the final game of this game week 25, Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest, a reverse. And this could have been the final. There we go. It's not of the FA Cup. So Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace doing quite well, being really solid in the FA Cup final, more importantly, as well. So they'll be really geared up for that. Forest to be very sketchy, didn't do well against Brentford at the City grounds. So what can I see happening? The simple answer to that is I can see a Crystal Palace win. I really can. Possibly a 2-1. Maybe a 1-0, really cagey game. Crystal Palace know how to keep it tight, don't they, really? The big players are there as well. In terms of the goals, Sarr is the man to watch. Eze and Mateta, obviously, those trio are the guys to keep an eye on in terms of goals for Crystal Palace. Forest-wise, will Wood score? That's the question. He's been up and down, hasn't he, since he come back from injury? Maybe he will, but otherwise, in terms of goals, there's a Morgan, Gibbs, White, Ken Elliott, Anderson do anything as well. And then you got your wingers and your Elanga and Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi came off midweek, so maybe Elanga, electric player. So I can see some goals in that one. In terms of the team picked, I did make a change. I've officially brought in Mbuemo. So yes, nice and easy change for me. He came in previously. So if you have a look at that one, I will show you exactly what happened recently. So I'll give you transfer so you guys can see what occurred. I will have a look at it in a minute. But yes, I brought in Mbuemo. Naturally, a lot of people are bringing in Mbuemo as well, so I thought I'd better get him in before his price has gone up. It's doubled already. It's already 8.2. So that's the team. Raya in goal against Liverpool. That's for next game week. Can have a look at that one. This game week, we'll get there in the end. Game week 35. Raya in goal against Bournemouth, should I say. The Crows got Nottingham Forest at home. Ruben's already got me 7 points, which is great news. He got that clean sheet against Wolves and a bonus point. Burns got Brighton away. Saka, I'll put him in anyway, because even though people are selling him after this game week, should we say, Arsenal will or won't know their Champions League future, and therefore, even though they've got second place, Arteta said he wants to nail second place, so he's going to have to keep playing some half-decent teams. I think Saka will carry on to the end of the season. So Saka's in against Bournemouth and Buemo against United. Rodgers against Fulham and Mo Salah vice-captain against Chelsea today. Mamouche, 2 points from yesterday's victory against Wolves, no goal. Did well, got injured a little bit, so that might have affected his. Didn't seem to affect too much, but that might have affected. Mateta against Forest, and the captaincy has been put on Alexander Isak against Brighton. I was praying that Mo Salah would do something in the game against Spurs just to sort of make me think, yes, I captained the right person last game week, and I did, and he scored, and he took that picture in the near crowd as part of his celebrations. Against Chelsea, firstly, would he even start? If he does start, it's Chelsea. It's not the easiest fixture, whereas I see Isak's away fixture against Brighton as being potentially easier than that. Isak's also scored last game week as well, so that was the reasoning behind it. There we go, ladies and gents. Flew through that, didn't I? There you go. So this game week's team is, as you can see on the screen. If you can't see, it's Raya in goal, Lacroix, Ruben and Byrne in back. Saka and Buemo, Rodgers and Salah across the middle, with Salah as vice-captain, Mamouche, Mateta and Isak as captain this game week along the front. So it's a 3-4-3. On the bench is Areola against Spurs, Murphy against Brighton, Konate against Chelsea, and Nico Williams against Crystal Palace. Those are my three benched players. So doing really well. In terms of my positioning, I'm 1,642,511th overall. So that'll do. I mean, I was over 2 million, if you remember, a few game weeks ago. So clearly I've done really well. I do have 1.7 million in the bank, which I will have a look at the double game week and any blank game weeks that are coming up and use that accordingly to make transfers. I do have a bench boost still to go, and they'll be waiting for a double game week to unleash that, shall we say. This game week so far, I've got 9 points. The average is 5, so I'm doing okay. Last game week, I got 89, and I'm really happy with that. So let me know what you had game week 34 points-wise. Let me know what you've got game week 35 and what you expect and predict for this game week as well. Obviously, let your friends and family know that I'm doing live streaming of FPL Talk. Like, subscribe, and follow to the socials, and we'll be special friends. 2 of them are already on the bottom of this stream. So let's have a quick look at the price changes from today on Reddit. Trossard's gone up to 6.8, and Buemo's gone up to 8.2. Visa's gone up to 6.7. Guardiola's gone up to 6.4, and Bowen has gone up to 7.7. Dango's gone down to 4.6. Mint has gone down to 4.8. Virginia's gone down to 3.8, and Archer is 4.8 million from Southampton. The price predictor predicts only 2 changes today. Technically speaking, I'll flick it round. Maybe QER tonight, maybe Byrne, Watkins potentially, but it's saying less than 2 days. Otherwise, Gabriel's going down, and Asensio apparently tomorrow is going down from Aston Villa. We will see on that one, shall we? So yes, as always, let me know in your questions in the chat what you guys think of my team and how I'm doing, how you're doing more importantly as well, because even though you see me live stream, the truth of it all is this is also for you guys to get a good idea. If you've got any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to ask in terms of, what's occurring with your team right this second. I know a lot of people might be more inclined to go over to people who've been doing this for years, but the truth is I'll give you a fresh perspective because, as I say, it's all live. There's no messing about. I don't have fancy mics. I don't have a little gaming dungeon that I sit down in. It's me, laptop, mouse, and conservatory. I will give you a genuine bit of advice and bit of feedback. I've been playing this for 10 years now, so I've been playing fantasy for a long time, going all the way back to the days, Rooney's and Henry's and all those guys who are in the Wonderful team and triple captain in the world and horrible double game weeks and triple game weeks and all this fantastic stuff. So as you can see, there you go. There's my team, game week 35 team, ready to roll. Happy with that. Played around with the captaincy. Did toy. That was probably the most difficult decision this game week, because who I was going to captain is Salah or Isak. I went Isak just because he's more likely to play and hopefully more likely to get the bonus points and the goals and the minutes and all those things, which is what you look for really in your team. Let me know how your team compares to this one. We're charging towards game week 36. Game week 36, don't forget, and I'll show you so you know, is Saturday next weekend. We've got some fixtures, chopped and changed a little bit there, but that's the fixtures in general. Full set teams, that's good news. I think there might be a double game week coming up though in the next few weeks, so keep an eye on the fixture changes that are going to come along because we're nearly at the end of the season. So if they're going to double game week, it might well be next week or the week after. So keep an eye on all of the Fantasy Premier League socials. Keep an eye on mine. I will post it if they pop up. And I did warn you, I'll give you the final point. I did warn everyone on my X. And if you're not checking out my X, you should be following and subscribing it, obviously, as well, because I did post 30, which is for the deadline yesterday at 6 o'clock, that there was a deadline for Game Week 35. Hope you didn't miss it. I always preset myself because I'm a clever sausage. Yes, I am. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining in this Saturday at 8:45. I'll be doing the same again next weekend. It might be a bit earlier, and I'll post it at 8:45. But in theory, we're good to go for Game Week 35. Game Week 36 is coming up very soon. I will see you sensational people, whether it's live or on the video, 8:45 next Saturday. Hope you're going to have a great rest of the weekend. Here in England, we've got a wonderful bank holiday, so looking forward to that. I'll see you sensational people next Saturday at 8:45. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I've been AJ. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next